The nominees for the 2015-2016 SEC Professor of the Year Award are Seth Panich, Professor of Theater, University of Alabama; Dr. Rodolfo Inaiga Jr., Professor of Agricultural Economics, University of Arkansas; Dr. Han-Chen Tien, Solon and Martha Dixon Endowed Professor, Auburn University; Dr. Jose Principe, Distinguished Professor of Electrical Engineering, University of Florida; Dr. Milton Masciadri, Distinguished University Professor of Music, University of Georgia; Dr. Brent Seals, Professor of Computer Science, University of Kentucky; Dr. Isiah Warner, LSU Boyd Professor, Chemistry, Louisiana State University; Dr. Joey Granchet, Billy S. Guyton, Distinguished Professor, Medicine, University of Mississippi; Brent Funderburk, William L. Giles, Distinguished Professor, Art, Mississippi State University; Dr. Glenn Cameron, Professor of Journalism, University of Missouri; Dr. Claudia Benitez Nelson, Distinguished Professor in Marine Science, University of South Carolina; Dr. Susan Reichert, Distinguished Service Professor, Ecology and Evolutionary Biology, University of Tennessee; Dr. Rafael Lara Alessio, Regents Professor of Educational Psychology, Texas A&M University; Dr. Sankaran Mahadevan, John R. Murray Sr., Professor of Engineering, Vanderbilt University. The winner of the 2015-2016 Southeastern Conference Professor of the Year Award is Dr. Isiah Warner, LSU Boyd Professor, Chemistry.
My first chemistry experiment is very easy. My parents would take this lamp and pour odd-smelling liquid into that lamp. What is this liquid and why does it smell so odd? I drank a sip of the kerosene and ended up in the hospital. My second chemistry experiment didn't occur until about 10 years later when my parents bought me this chemistry set. I knew that I was interested in what I was doing at the time. I had no idea what a chemist was. I just had a passion for it, including mathematics and chemistry. I was recruited after graduate school to Texas A&M, and I was there for 5 years, got early tenure and promotion, and I ended up going to Emory, and Emory was where I'd planned to stay until one of the professors from LSU came to give a talk. We got to talking, and he realized that I was from Louisiana, and there was an endowed chair here. And he wanted to know if I might be interested. And that initiated the nomination process, which ultimately led to me receiving this endowed chair here at LSU. In the entire history of LSU, they had graduated 6 African American PhDs. I brought in 10 graduate students, 5 of whom were African Americans. And then I became chair of the department, and the number started to grow. I was sort of a magnet attracting them here. I mentioned that before I came here, we had never had more than 6 African Americans. Now the number is somewhere between 70 and 80 African Americans have received PhDs. Our graduate program in STEM is the model for the rest of the nation. I am just proud to have this award because I know the tough competition I had to go against. I feel that I'm representative of the faculty in the SEC as opposed to leading the faculty in the SEC.